gazebo section, which is where it gets its name, is so popular. It was actually advertised in, I think it was Skin Diver magazine for Cozumel. They were like, "Welcome to Cozumel." Like, hang on a second. So you can have 2 stamps. A really, really beautiful dive site. The topography here is a very compact dive site, so don't expect to have to swim very far. And the topography is just amazing. There's a couple of cool features that are going on. The first one I mentioned is the kind of the chimney. We call it the chimney. It is a bit. It's not for the faint of hearted, okay? Because it is a bit. It's quite a tight swim through, and you basically have to descend and be able to equalise as you're descending head first. You can't go feet first. So you know, if you have problems with your ears or anything, I'd probably give it a miss. But if you want to, you're welcome to do it. Louise, are you going to do the chimney?
If people are interested, I'll do it.
Okay, so basically we're kind of swinging over this section, and you'll see that there's a hole in the reef. It's about 40 feet or so, and it drops you from 40 feet vertically down and brings you out at least kind of 80 feet or so, depending on how deep you come out. But so it's really cool. But again, you know, if you get claustrophobic or something, then probably give it a miss. And the trick is to let people come out of the bottom before you head down yourself, because otherwise you're just gonna have bubbles in your face, you know. So just make sure you give people a bit of space, let them come out at the bottom, and then head in yourself if you like to. And then once you come out of there, you can just kind of go east. We're gonna head in this direction. There's some really beautiful wall, and really not too far at all. Maybe 5 minutes into your dive, you'll see this gazebo. It's not a huge gazebo, but it's definitely big enough for us all to swim through. And we like to kind of go the same direction, otherwise it gets a bit messy. So what we generally do is we swim past the gazebo and then just come around the back side of it and then come through this way, if that makes sense, yeah? So you're coming out into the blue as you come through. But the gazebo is very, very pretty. Lots of life on there. Sometimes you get big channel clinging crabs. You do get the friendly grouper that'll kind of follow you around. So please, again,
so is that one at 80 or at 60?
The top of the gazebo is around 60. The kind of the base of it is about 80. But of course we're on the wall here, so you know.
You guys remember grouper, Peter, shark.
Yeah.
This time if we see one, I'll send Carol to go get you, and I'll just
go for the grouper then.
Just get a photo of him taking a photo. But yeah, and yeah, beautiful life. Actually, this is a really good spot for neck crabs. So if you haven't seen a neck crab yet, you know, generally there's a family that live on a soft corals around about 80 feet by here. So sometimes they're there. Louise, I'm sure, will point them out to you if they're there. And then once you've kind of done the gazebo, you can shallow up onto the shallow, but I like this shelf. It's about 60 feet, and it's almost, yeah, it's like a shelf. You can make your way across, and again, just loads of life. And when you get to the corner by here, lots of schooling fish. You get quite a few grunt fish, a lot of schoolmaster actually, and sometimes there's goatfish, yellow goatfish. So that's really pretty. And then you make your way to the section that we call the chicken run. Okay, so if you're too chicken to do the chimney, you can do the chicken run, and it's basically like an overhang, kind of semi-swim through like, and then it brings you into this chamber with a beautiful sort of chimney at the top, so you can ascend out the chimney at the top. Again, obviously give some people some space, because if you're directly underneath someone that's going to be ascending, your bubbles will push them up even more, so they might have an uncontrolled ascent with that. So just give people some space, and then it'll bring you back out onto the hard pan at around about 30 feet or so. So really, really nice. There's loads of life on this dive site. The topography is just amazing. Then you're welcome to kind of spend the rest of the dive maybe around in this section, or personally, once you come back to the mooring, you'll see I like this section just underneath where the boat is swinging. This is just full of life here, so it's another place to spend some time before coming back onto the boat. So really, really nice though. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's Randy's Gazebo. Louise is going to be in the water with you guys.